If you think that there's a 5% chance he comes back to Jerusalem and a 1% chance he comes back to Missouri, you're not much of an atheist.
It is so mind-blowing. I mean, here's another level of just how fucking dumb that was. He's saying you're not a real atheist? You're not a real atheist, Sam Harris, if you believe there's a 5% chance that Jesus is returning to Jerusalem. Cenk, you moron. First of all, he doesn't say Jerusalem once. Second of all, Sam is making a point about probability. He personally knows and is not under the impression that Jesus is coming back. Oh man, can you believe I had to explain that to him? Cenk, he knows that. He's making a point which you are too dumb to grasp. Not even too dumb to grasp during that conversation. Oh, you were too dumb to grasp it on second thought. Talking to Anna, your fucking big-nosed minion. And to my horror, this week, yesterday, Cenk said this again. So what does Sam Harris do? He talks to Douglas Murray for 2 hours. In that conversation, he mentioned this Mormon story again because he is making a point about the importance of beliefs, about the fact that these beliefs are making objective claims about the nature of reality, and that we can scientifically look at the validity of these claims and weigh them. Here's what he said to Douglas Murray. Listen.
Generic atheism doesn't make any sense. I mean, there is this bias, it's a very strong bias among self-identified atheists, that if you're going to be an intellectually consistent atheist, you have to oppose all religions equally, because they're all equally invalid. But this is just simply untrue. It's untrue as a matter of fact, and it's untrue as a matter of moral imperative. So all religions are not equally improbable, because any specific doctrine can be more or less at odds with what we know to be true about the nature of the universe. And if you keep adding doctrines to one another, your belief system becomes less and less plausible. So it's a very simple point I've made, and to the confusion of many people, but Mormonism is objectively less likely to be true than generic Christianity is, because this is a simple statement of mathematical probability. The Mormons believe basically everything Christians believe, and they believe some additional nonsense. Whatever probability you put at Jesus' return to earth to resurrect the dead, you have to put a lesser probability on the claim that he will return to the precise spot of Jackson County, Missouri, right? As opposed to returning anywhere. So the Mormons lose that probabilistic contest there.
Yeah. And once again, Sam lays it out as plain as can be. Dumbed it down, put the training wheels on for people like Kyle Kalinske, the lesbian softball coach that he is. There's no crying in softball. He explains it to Douglas Murray, who is as sharp as a gay tack. And Douglas is like, yes, I completely understand the point you just made. Thank you. Let's move on with this amazing conversation. Watch what Cenk says in regards to that. Now, you have the backstory. You know the history of this. Watch and be amazed.
I disagree with him, okay? I think Islam is completely wrong. I think Christianity is completely wrong. I think all the religions are 100% wrong. By the way, they also have trouble with probability theory. Sam Harris, the great atheist, is like, now it's of course more likely that Jesus will return to Jerusalem than he'll return to Missouri. I got bad news for you. He's not returning anywhere. The chances are 0% return to Jerusalem, 0% return to Missouri. If you're a real atheist, you understand that. Do you really think there's a 1% chance Jesus is going to return to Jerusalem? Or wherever the hell he's planning to return according to the books? Do you think there's a 5% chance? Do you think there's a 10% chance? What percentage chance do you think there is? I'm an atheist. I believe there's a 0% chance. Okay?
It's so fucking fascinating to me that he doesn't understand that Sam was not saying... Dude, I'm going crazy here. I'm going crazy. I've explained this to you. I've shamed Cenk sufficiently. But I'm still marveling at the fact that he is not aware that Sam Harris doesn't believe Jesus is coming back at all. Him making that point is not his personal view. You dumb shit. And Cenk has the audacity to challenge Sam's atheism. Oh, Sam, I heard you say that there's more likely Jesus coming back. Do you believe Jesus is coming back, Sam? You're not a real atheist. Oh, no, I'm here to tell you it's 0%. Fucking off the rails stupid. I mean, this is like magnificent stupidity we're watching. And he barks this out in front of tens and hundreds of thousands of people as if this is going to reflect well on him. He thinks, I'm really shoving it in the face of Sam Harris here. I got the angle on him. Oh, he's never going to live this one down. Cenk, you're such a bloated mess. You're not a hot mess. You're an ugly mess. Look at that fucking mug. Here he is in 1991. Here he is in 2015.
Yeah, I guess so.
Enjoy, world. That's the guy we're dealing with. And Sam Harris tweeted something out yesterday in regards to Cenk. And he said, oh, the humanity. I mean, Sam's eye rolls have got to be just legendary at this point. Can you believe he's got to put up with this?
So as he goes through all this, then he says, oh, I'm so sophisticated. It's hard for you to understand me. And if you're either not understanding me or purposely lying about me, then you must be a bad person.
Cenk, first of all, you are a moron. Okay, you're a fucking moron. Because Sam schooled your ass and absolutely embarrassed you in public during that 3-hour period, you are upset and enraged. You are in the presence of somebody who is such a magnitude of caliber above you, it is painful to even talk about you two in the same sentence. See that? I ran out of breath because my breath doesn't want to be associating Sam with you in one breath. I must take a new gulp.
You fucking what?
Yes, he is incredibly too sophisticated for you, Cenk. You still don't understand this point, let alone all of his other points. You don't understand this. You mischaracterize him saying that he's saying it's Jerusalem versus Jackson County, Missouri. Over and over. So if it's not you willfully doing that, if you're not doing it intentionally to try to fling shit at this man, then the only alternative, Cenk, and this could scarily be the case, is that you are just that fucking dense. You're either a revolting, brown, fat-faced pig who's trying to smear this man intentionally, or you're a disgusting, fat-faced, repulsive, brown-faced pig fuck who's too dumb to realize that you're wrong. It's one of those two, Cenk.
These are the games that are played so that he can come back and go, on the policy, you should keep the Muslims out.
Once you understand what Cenk did about this Mormon thing and probability, once you grasp what he does with that, you will understand what he does to every single thing Sam says. Sam says. It's like Simon says. He cannot win a debate of ideas with Sam Harris. That is the understatement of the fucking century. So he has to do this. He has to create, to lie, to smear. Who's going to confront him? Who? He's not going to invite somebody on to explain this to him. He's not going to retract this. Even after I made this video, which is damning proof that he's a fucking moron, that he's dead wrong on this. He will not retract. He will not do a video saying, you know what, it's my mistake. I thought Sam was saying something he was not saying, and then I attacked him and challenged his atheism and all sorts of nonsense based on that misunderstanding by me, the fat, no-neck-having, Frankenstein-looking, fat brown buffalo bitch. That's something he'll never do. I'll do it for him. Cenk, go to fucking hell, you regressive dipshit.